there's a female here. I'll tell you that much. I've felt female since I fucking started talking. You just woke up. Well, welcome. Good morning. Make today your bitch. Period. There's a female. Shoulder length hair. I would say her hair was full, but towards the end of life, her hair, I'm gonna say like a darkish color too, so it could be brown. Brown, black, those types of dark colors. Towards the end of life, I'm gonna say she had lost hair. I'm gonna say, she lost hair and her hair became stringy. Stringy, whatever the fucking word is. I'm not gonna focus on the word. I do feel like I keep hearing cancer, so I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna say it. That's it. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say it. Cancer. Stringy. I love you. I know. I'm like stringy. I don't know. Yes, put a heart if it resonates for sure. She's showing up. Don't interpret the fucking information, Ruth. She's showing up in kind of like a nightgown. And like, she's kind of twirling around. I'm dead because Return of the Mac is playing. She's legitimately like dancing. I feel like she was a very fun spirit. Very fun spirit, like to dance, like to have a good time is what I would say. Like this she's vibing right now. She's fucking vibing. She's doing a disco move. That's all I have to say. Some disco. Let's see what else I can get. Can't play the music anymore. I'm attempting to get a name. I'm not really good with names. I'll tell you that straight up. However, I'm attempting to get a name. I keep getting an M and then an R. An M and then an R. M-R, M-R. Stop saying you're not good with names, fine. Stop saying you're not good with names. M-R, M-R, M-R. I see a red bike. A red bike, too. I think this is for MJ, yeah. I think it is for MJ, too. It feels like her. The very connected spirits. MJ, you have to come up, sis. Sisylis. That's it. You're coming up. She's like,
okay.
Hey.
I'm
Hi,
here.
MJ.
I'm also getting my child ready for school. So, hello.
Point. I see a red bike. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does.
What I'm seeing is like, and it's like it was a present. I'm not gonna say for what, but I feel like it was a present and it was presented to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's like what I'm seeing is like she's standing there and she's like clapping.
Yes.
She's saying, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Is this your mom?
Yes.
Did she okay. Don't make me cry, Ma. Don't do it. Fuck. Okay. Did she take medication?
Yes.
Like pills? I see her popping pills, but I'm also and I'm gonna say like I also see that this might have turned into a problem, like an addiction or something.
My mom was an addict. Um, and then in the end, it was the cancer medications and stuff that she was having issues with,
Okay.
like that.
So, and what I'm saying is like she said I'm sorry and then she showed me that picture. She showed me the picture of like pills and like that feeling of like I can't stop. Um so it's like I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you like I should have. Did you take care of yourself a lot when you were younger?
Yes. I basically feel like I raised my mom.
I feel like and I'm seeing you like it's like you're waking her up, you're getting her out of bed. You were I'm seeing like you give her like water or something to drink and you're literally putting it to her lips and tilting her head back so she would drink something.
I always felt like I had to take care of my mom because she wouldn't be around if I didn't, type of a thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Um just talking about your kids. And I know about her kids, so this is not evidential at all. So I know that she does have kids just for full like you know I know you have kids. She's showing me your kids, and she's showing me like her being around them. She's showing me, like I think it's the girl, Shy.
I can wear this to school.
Her, my birthday, and then the day my birthday, and then the day after is my mom's birthday, and the day after that is Cheyenne's birthday.
Oh wow,
So we are very connected.
very very. She's showing me. I'm hearing cotton, but I'm also seeing cotton. Does that make sense? It's cotton. Like I'm seeing cotton balls.
We used to make things out of cotton. Well,
We used to make things out of cotton.
Jen, the 21st is Randy's birthday.
21st is Randy's birthday. Okay. Um. Does March have any relevance?
My grandmother's birthday?
March or the number three? I'm not gonna interpret it, but I heard specifically March. But okay,
Three.
if it doesn't fit, don't make it fit.
Okay, I'll think on that one.
She's so proud of you.
I love that.
She's speaking about her hands. She's speaking about her hands, and she's just like moving them all around, and
She was an artist.
Creative, artistic. Painting?
Big time.
Oh.
Every day, all day.
It's like the times that she was a mom, like to you, was times of like extreme creativity. You guys were painting or coloring or building something or um it's always like creative things.
Yeah, we used to go to those ceramic paint places like 3, 4 times a week.
Hmm.
Always, 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 always.
Did she used to touch her nose? Kind of.
She,
Like she's just showing me like
I
her
can't.
booping your nose.
Sorry, my dog's barking. She used to always tell me how I had the perfect nose and she loved my nose and it was the perfect size and the perfect shape and whatever.
She's like, and I'm like, what the fuck about a nose? The hell? She's talking about finger painting. Hmm.
Yes.
I'm seeing this house. This house. And I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing it in pale blue.
Yeah. Um, blue. Blue house has always been my mom and I's thing. She said when I was a baby, I wouldn't sleep unless I was on a blue blanket. I wouldn't sleep unless I had a blue pillow. Every house we ever lived in, it had a blue hue or a blue tone.
Oh
So,
wow.
yeah, blue has always been big.
Wow. It's like so much pride. There's so much pride. She's so proud of you for the mother that you have become, the mother that you are. She's so fucking proud and she's like, I am so thankful and I'm so grateful that you Jen. Hi Jen.
She
Hi, I'm
always
sorry to
embarrassed me
interrupt,
how
but I
proud she
cannot
was of me.
type. I cannot type. And Ruth, I'm sorry.
Do it,
And you're
bitch.
you're
Hi.
freaking doing
Why are you
amazing. Hi,
apologizing to me? Like
MJ.
you can like
Hi.
legitimately take over my life and I'd be like, okay.
She's she keeps talking about imagination. She's showing me with y'all underneath a blanket, and she's talking about imagination. Like she liked to take you almost into a story time book of like ignoring all the problems and ignoring all of the stuff going on. Does this make sense to you? Like
Yeah,
with the
she was a very
flash.
fun person.
Yeah,
I
very
mean,
She's
she's
very
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 sing
fun.
impulsive.
songy.
She kept saying hep C. Like I'm trying to be careful, but something with hep C. And I don't want to say
I
the whole
know she'd had it.
word. Okay.
I don't know how much that played a part in her passing, but yeah, she did.
Was there
She had that.
substance abuse involved?
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where
her whole
that's what she's
life. Yeah.
talking about, and you would inject intravenously. Is this correct?
No, I think when she was younger, yes, not after she had me that I was aware
Right.
of, But
Right.
yes.
So if it is if it's a yes, it's a yes. She's not talking to me about time of passing. She's walking me through her life, if that makes sense. And she's talking about Hep C. Again, I'm trying to be careful, that being a very low point in her life. She's also talking about searching for love with a man and not feeling accepted. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was just about to
Yes.
touch it. I feel like
My
your
stepdad.
father um loved her very much, but she didn't understand what love actually fucking was, and she couldn't do it.
Yeah, that was my stepdad.
Okay.
For
She likes
sure.
to
For
sing. Did
sure.
she sing a lot? Because she's
That's why
singing
I said she was sing-songy. Yup.
looking for
Yes,
love
terrible
in all
voice,
the
but love to
wrong
sing.
places,
Yes!
looking for
I didn't
love
say
in all
it,
the
but
wrong.
I was like, I didn't say it, so it doesn't count. But I was literally, I was saying like she sings songy, but she can't sing.
Yeah.
She can't, but she did.
Yep.
I'd be
She's
like,
talking
Mom.
about, she's literally, this is very interesting because she's referring to the star card in my least favorite deck. My
I'm
least
not
favorite
surprised.
deck, which is the Light Seers, about you being on your knees and praying and you coming out of a very difficult time and how this almost took you down. And like, how did you also, and first of all, I want to be transparent, but I can message you. Like,
No, we can say whatever.
okay, did you also struggle with substance, some sort of substance?
Yeah.
Okay, she's talking about how proud she is. Thank you for being vulnerable. She's talking about how proud she is
Yep.
that she did not teach you. Do you have a sister too?
Um, no. I mean, not, I do, but not that I know.
Is it a step?
And not from her.
Not from her. Okay, okay, okay. That's okay. Um, she's also saying Carolina. I don't know if this is the name or this is reference to North Carolina, but she's talking about Carolina. And if it doesn't resonate, just write it down.
Okay.
But yeah, because you
I had a
never know
friend.
like how that's going to come.
Okay.
She's talking about, and if it doesn't resonate, that's perfectly fine. She's talking about so the star card of like you being and she gives things because the imagination and the artistic, she gives things almost with paint. There's something
She
about
does. She painted.
right.
Yeah, she was a
She
painter.
was she a bad cook?
Terrible.
Because I'm seeing her in the kitchen. It's like whenever she tried, it was always like smoke in the air,
Yeah.
something burnt. It's not
Every time.
okay.
We would,
Cool.
she
She's
would
like,
make
I
the best
tried,
hobo
but I
breakfast.
was
But
so
that was
bad.
about it. Yeah. That's why I learned
With
how to
that,
cook at a young age also.
she's referencing pancakes or trying to make Mickey Mouse pancakes. Does this make any sense to you, or trying to
She,
make
yes.
okay, she's like, and it all just bled together. She's like,
Yep.
okay. She's talking about Mickey Mouse pancakes and how they all bled together. She's also talking about just Mickey Mouse in general.
She loved Mickey Mouse.
Okay, okay.
Disney, I mean, Mickey Mouse, yes.
Because
10,000%.
in this scene, she comes with an apology about having certain people around you, males around you. Does that make sense to you?
I understand. I think the
Okay.
energy was male, but they were both.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to be very careful. I'm like, we'll see where this goes. Okay, that makes sense.
hmm Um.
Now we're somewhere over the rainbow. Somewhere
Yeah.
over
She's
the
so
rainbow.
Yep.
sing-songy and like the way that she communicates, right? With the way that she communicates, it's very artistic, very visual, but she's
Yes.
also very
Yes.
talkative. So it's like super. Everything she's saying comes with a picture, and it's like this
Yeah.
beautifully painted, beautifully artistic ass shit. And I'm like, okay.
Do you see
Pastel
where it
colors.
comes from
There's
with me
something
now?
about there's
Did
something about
y'all,
pastel colors too.
was she really skinny towards the close to the end?
Very
What I
skinny at the
see.
Yeah,
end, but
like
all, I mean,
emancipated.
yeah.
Yep.
Did y'all have a fight or an argument around this time?
Yes, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. It
And
feels
yeah.
like I feel like I would have been arguing outside for some reason. or having a very intense conversation outside.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is towards the time of passing. She's talking about how she was so full of emotions and she stuffed them, or that's why she's bringing in, I think, the music, and how she couldn't be, quote, serious. It was hard for her to be serious because it's hard for her to face certain things. She's
Yes.
also referring to mental health or having some mental health issues. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I feel like
Hang on,
He
hang
didn't get to
definitely.
speak like 3 weeks before she had passed, at least.
on. Okay.
So,
Okay.
because of all that.
I feel like there was this point, and this is in regards to the argument because I'm literally seeing it as Jen is talking about it. And it's like, I'm hearing, and it's like, I don't know if there has been a time where you're like, I just want you to take care of yourself, mom.
Yeah.
It's like she knew she missed the boat for parenting, and then she's saying about how she felt a certain way and she could not process emotions because she was talking about you were strong, and being able to do things yourself, and her feeling jealous. Literally, jealous is the emotion that I'm feeling about not being the one to raise you.
Yep.
She's like, because I'm seeing a little girl trying to spread something on a piece of bread. Does this make sense? Like,
Yeah.
over the counter trying to spread. She's also talking about something about, did you have bangs when you were a kid? Like that would get
I cut my own bangs when I was a kid, yes.
Okay, she's talking about this. Okay, girl, don't take my evidence. Be a good sitter, and just sit there and say yes or no. She's talking about this, your bangs being in your eyes, and you trying to like get them out. And she's saying that she's taking even responsibility for the smallest things because she should have, as your mother, taken care of this, but she didn't do that.
There's
Hence
so
the
much, yeah,
scissor
there's so much
issue.
sorrow about that. There's so much, but with that comes like this pride because of who you are and how
Yes.
you grew
Now
up
it
and
does.
how,
Yes.
right, and like how you are now. She's also stating like she's like, MJ, you have no idea how far you'll go. You'll go farther than me. I feel like there's been times where you sit here and you talk to yourself and you say, I'm just like my mother, or I'm gonna end up just like my mother, or you say those things to yourself, and she's like, no, you're not. You're better than me. You will be better than me.
She's bringing me to this memory, and this could be you or it could be your daughter. Because the energy, because I feel like I'm referencing your daughter. Is she younger, little,
Yes, little.
little? Like she can't go to school yet.
She's in school.
Okay, how old
My
is she?
son is not. She will be 8.
Okay, she's 8. So I feel like this is a reference to her when she was younger, or it could be you. She keeps showing me a big maroon jacket that's too big. Does this make sense to you? For
Yes.
the little, okay. She's talking about little cute boots with tights.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Who
keep
is this?
seeing
If I may
yellow
ask?
ducks.
Is this you or your daughter?
My daughter.
Okay. Again, the energy, I feel like she's kind of trying to flash me like you and just her getting. Do you live somewhere where it's really, really cold, like where it would snow?
It does, but not
Or
where
when she was
I'm at.
littler? When she was little?
Cold in the wintertime, yes.
Okay.
But not snowy.
Not snow. Okay. Because she's talking about, she's also making, she's making a reference, and I'm trying to think of the movie of the little kid. You'll shoot your eye out with the BB gun.
Oh my God, yes.
That's the reference she's bringing in.
A Christmas Story.
Christmas Story,
Okay.
yes.
She's referencing two little yellow ducks.
Yes.
Little yellow ducks.
Duckies.
And was she an animal person too? Like loved animals, her face lit up whenever she saw an animal?
Yes.
She's messing with my dog, that's how I know.
Yeah, she was always the animal person.
Yeah.
Did you guys get a lot of secondhand, like Salvation Army clothes or?
Yes.
Okay, she's talking about shopping and trying to make it a fun experience. Look, you can buy this or you can buy that.
Yes. Yep.
And like she's showing me like this train where the fucking wheel, sorry, is fine. It's like, no, we could just glue that back on. Like that.
Oh my God, yes. And that's me now.
Yes, it is you now. Fact.
I'm like, but we don't have to throw that away. I could just find a new top for it.
Yes. Yes. Also, is there some reference to a Tupperware or Tupperware party?
Tupperware. Yes, that makes sense.
Okay, because she's like, she's showing me like a country crock, like we can reuse that. Like tub
For
or
real though.
like reusing
Day
it sounds
now,
like
swear
reusing
it.
things that you would get, you know, like not necessarily this aggressive, but like a sour cream thing, like just saving.
Yes. Because you could use it for anything.
You could use it for anything, MJ.
And I feel like your mom stayed inside the house a lot.
Yes.
And you were the one that tried to get her to come outside. You were the one that got her to go outside and enjoy the sun and enjoy this and enjoy that. She's also talking about, and this isn't evidence because I know it, but she's also talking about you in the garden and planting and things like that. And she's talking about how beautiful that is and how amazing. I feel like your mom did not have a green thumb.
She did not. She tried, but
it's like looking at you with such awe and like, how can you do this? How do you know how to do this? So it's kind of like, girl, like she's even proud of that and like how you keep your house and how you tend to it and how you tend to your kids, how you're tending to yourself.
Is there a reference to tomatoes, planting tomatoes or something with tomatoes?
Yes.
Oh, it came with a bunch. She's talking about tomatoes. She's referencing the garden. So this garden, is it a vegetable garden? Is it like
it's an everything garden?
Because I don't know. I know Ruth said she knew. I don't know.
It's an everything garden, really.
She keeps showing me this tomato like hanging on a vine, and she wants to reference growth. Like that's how she communicates, is planting the seed. And did you at some point try to go out there and plant and you're just crying? Like, is this therapeutic for you?
It can be, yeah. I'm very connected with my garden and currently getting back into it. So
okay.
She's talking about hanging something.
I just hung something yesterday.
She's also referencing tarot cards.
Okay.
She's talking about you trusting your abilities and your ability to be able to tap in.
Okay.
And trusting that. I feel like she's referenced, like the feeling she's giving me is I fucked around and found out a little bit, because I'm seeing her like literally go to a shop and get a read.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's putting me in a metaphysical shop, and she's like, and it's so funny because she's like, things have changed, because the shop she's showing me was like, welcome, I am Sata. Does that make sense? Like,
Yes.
Sata.
Yeah, I can't.
Not necessarily like the name, but she's referencing this, and she keeps talking about holistic. Did she ever try to do like holistic healing or more all natural like type of healing vibes?
I kept trying to get her to do that. Mm-hmm.
I see you and her collecting rocks. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Collecting rocks.
Mom's old plants. Okay.
Yep. I still have
collecting rocks. And did you have pet rocks?
I used to. I don't have those ones anymore, but yes, I used to. Yeah, yes.
Okay, draw or paint. See, I gotta get in front of you, NJ. You got me to go sit up.
Sorry.
You're wonderful. I'm just kidding. She's talking to me about painting rocks. Did you paint face? Have you painted faces on rocks?
I was just about to say. Okay. Fuck you.
It's all evidence. There ain't no ego. And thank you, Ruth, for letting me join. It was just like, man, I can't. It just,
I know, this is so fun. I love it.
Because, like, this is just the embodiment of it's not a motherfucking competition. This is for the healing of MJ. This is for her. This is her messages. This is her. This is for her. And that's what it is.
And if my mom wants something, she gonna get it. I'm just saying.
I see you sitting. I feel like you're sitting outside. I feel like you're sitting outside. And did you have a moment where recently where you said, "I forgive you, Mom"?
Yes.
She's talking about, "I forgive you, Mom." Oh no, not the tears.
Yeah.
Ain't even my mediumship. Pull it
I'm
together.
telling you.
She's talking about honoring and saying thank you. That
Yep.
right there proves that you are not her, because she said a lot of the things that hurt her were the things that that took her down, and you showing
Yeah.
forgiveness almost instantaneously, like it's like this completion of a cycle for you is what she's talking about, and you being able to go forward. And she is amazed by how amazing of a mother that you are. She's
Yes.
talking about how amazing of a mother you are, because how did you overcome this? And then she's also talking about a near separation with your partner. Are you married, MJ?
Yes.
She's talking about a near separation.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you for being vulnerable with that. But she's
Mm-hmm.
talking about how proud she is that part of it was you were triggered. You were triggered. She's talking about you being
Yes.
triggered and getting into a dark place, and you thinking, I'm like what Ruth said earlier. Also, was she bipolar manic? She would have manic episodes of like, I'm free falling is what she's giving me. I'm free
Yes.
falling.
I felt
Yes.
bipolar
Oh
too.
my
I
God.
felt
And I'm in the
bipolar.
car
Yes.
and we're driving and we're going and we're like, yeah, and you're like, okay, I'm a little bit terrified, but
Yes. Oh my God.
Did you used to hide under like pillows and covers?
you might need to say this.
MJ, did you hear me? MJ.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, my TikTok froze. I was leaving the house. Say that again.
Hi. Did you used to hide under pillows and covers?
Hi. Sorry.
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's showing. Okay, she didn't really show me. Honestly, she made
Yes,
fucking
and
dog
yes.
do it. My dog is hiding under his fucking bed, and so I'm like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, that was me.
Everything is a message for me, especially when I'm in tune with spirit. So I look at everything around me. Yeah, she's talking about how you used to hide and just like this hiding, and it's kind of like this feeling of you don't have to hide anymore. Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah.
The color yellow, does that make sense with her?
Yes, it does.
Hi, Carrie.
You may or may not know this. She's talking about the 70s and literally getting on a hippie bus with neon lights, like jumping on a bus. That makes sense.
It's funny because
Yeah, she jumped on that bus and never got off.
I'm seeing sunflowers. I'm just seeing sunflowers.
Yeah, sunflowers. Yes, her favorite. That's my thing for those and yellow roses.
And she's just acknowledging that for you. Aww.
Did you, okay, this is coming in, information be coming in quick. Did you have a difficult pregnancy? Let's start there.
Yeah, the pregnancy itself.
The delivery.
Wasn't my health.
You what? You cut out a little bit there, babe.
She was hard to get out. Sorry.
Yes, and I should have said that. That's on.
Yes, not like.
I should have said that better. That's on me, because that's what it feels like. Like there was some difficulties in releasing. Was your mother passed when one of your children was born?
No.
Okay, was she there for
right after?
Right after. Okay, was she there
right after Shy? Right.
No, right after JMO, but she was there after I had Cheyenne. She stayed with me for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Did she? This is really random, but did she stick a bottle in a pot and say, "This is how you did it back in the day"?
Yeah.
This is how you warm up a bottle. Okay.
And I was like, Mom, I'm not warming up that shit. I'm not getting up in the middle of the night to warm that shit. She's gonna have to get used to regular fucking lukewarm. Like, get out of here.
She's so yeah. Did
so
you grab
extra.
the bottle and run it under warm water, like while she's trying to do some?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
She's so skinny.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see.
She was very skinny.
Yeah, just to bring this back, she's talking.
She was always a skinny lady, but
no, yeah,
Very,
I can
Towards
see
the
that.
end of life,
then,
though, like
yes.
bony.
Did she try to hide what was going on with her?
yeah. Well, we didn't find out for a very long time, and she didn't really like talking about it.
Okay. There seems to be towards the end of her, there's a sense of acceptance.
Yeah.
There's a sense of acceptance with her towards the end. Like she finally accepted, but in
like,
this moment,
yes, and it's like she's saying, "I've never smiled more." She's just like this entire reading, like she's just smiling and she's just happy.
She was always a very happy person. Externally and making people happy always made her happy, and I think it made her not think about the things that were going on so much.
did she have a child that passed?
Before me, I know she did have a miscarriage. I don't know how long before.
Was it a male? Was it a boy?
I don't know.
She has a child in spirit, and
okay, that's probably would be her nephew who passed away.
Okay.
When he was a child.
Okay, because she's holding a little boy's hand.
And that makes sense.
She's holding a little boy's hand, and she's talking about, was he 4 or 5? And again, that's just my estimate based on what I'm seeing. Was he, or would he have passed 4 or 5 years ago? It was 9. Okay.
But he looked very, very, very young.
Okay. Again, that's why when it's evidence presented where I'm trying to get, and I'm terrible at guessing kids' ages, then that's what it looks like.
You're terrible at guessing ages.
Well, he looked very young.
Yeah,
too.
that's right.
Yeah, I'm terrible at guessing.
He's also
he did look very young for his age.
She's also holding a baby, though. There's 2 babies in spirit. She's holding a baby, and she's holding a baby's hand. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. That's just what I see.
Okay.
Was
when
she
it
like?
comes, oh, I'm sorry.
Was she like the goth chick in high school?
My mom?
Yeah.
You were.
I was.
Ah, there it
Okay.
is.
Interpret the information.
I was.
I gotta get quick for this. MJ person is not dumb. You gotta move quick with her.
For real.
Yo, yeah.
The
I'll tell
He
you.
was the hippie
so
child.
she's referencing
She's
that
more
too,
like hippie.
just like
Vibes.
wearing all black and like.
That was me. That was me.
Did she smoke?
Yes.
Okay. She's talking. Did you start smoking at a young age?
No, I didn't. She always thought I would, but I didn't.
Okay.
I did try it one time. She knows.
Talking about you falling in with a bad boyfriend.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, my ex.
That's why she. Yeah. Okay.
My ex is the one that I wouldn't say got me into, because that was a personal choice, but the reason why I was exposed
to
get into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, in that sort of way.
Was that during those kind of years? Were you with him a really long time?
Yeah, 8.5 years.
Right. Was that during those like high school years where you were kind of being gothy? Is what I want to say. Because I'm like,
right after.
Yeah.
Did you meet?
But
him
yeah,
in high
still
school?
same.
Because I keep seeing you on the school. I think I see what Ruth's saying, like all black, in
all
school,
black.
And you're walking up to some boy, and it's like, man, your mom keeps talking about how she didn't have any room to talk about it.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Kinda
It's
like,
17 is when I met
Okay.
him, and he was friends with my best friends in high school's brothers. So,
Understood.
because what I'm seeing, especially too, especially with this, because she's really talking about this age right now. It's kind of like I couldn't do anything about it. I didn't have anywhere to stand to even correct you, to even talk to you
Right.
about that. So it's kind of like this feeling helpless, you
I
know?
get that.
Girl, did you try to pierce your own ears? We're all friends here.
Yeah.
Okay. We all friends. We all
Oh,
thought about it at least.
Did you have a nose piercing in high school too?
oh, yeah.
She's talking about it.
I did.
Trying to pierce
I
it.
had a couple piercings in high school.
Okay.
You broke up,
She
babe.
let me pierce my eyebrow, and it rejected, and she got really mad.
Oh,
Hold on, my service. There we go.
you're good.
Yeah. I didn't pierce my nose myself, but
No,
yeah, she allowed me to get piercings at underage.
Mm-hmm.
Did she have piercings herself? Was her belly pierced at some point? Or was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. It's both, probably.
Both of us. We did
Yep,
that
there
together.
it is. Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, can you guys not hear me? Sorry, my service sucks. Both.
You're good. You're
You're
good.
good right now.
It's spirit because they don't want, they want it to hit. They want you to know that your mom is there. What I want to say with that, what I want to say is when it comes to your mom is just how much she's been there. She was worried about you, but you relying on the strength of, I feel like you didn't have a lot of people around you, and then a group with probably Sonia and all them, but you didn't have anybody, and it's almost like a feeling of helpless or hopelessness and not seeing. She's proud of you also that you did not take the abuse. Does that make sense to you? Like you stood up for yourself finally.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, like you took it until you didn't anymore, and she's talking about how proud she is of you that you got out of that, because she's showing me when she's showing me things, this is why it's a little tricky, is she's showing me y'all side by
So
side.
she knew about all that?
It feels like you were really quiet at some point. Like you were a quiet person. And you just like head down, I'm just gonna get through it. And then, and this is just from her eyes. And it's like, head down, I'm gonna just get through it. I'm gonna be quiet. And then it's like, one day you just erupted and said no more.
She's singing the song, I'm Unstoppable.
I'm unstoppable. And that's why I found it hilarious that Return of the Mac came on as soon as I tuned into her energy, because it's exactly what she's saying. Okay?
Not surprised at all.
But anyways,
I love
I'm
that.
going to jump out for me when the energy starts to kind of lift, but thank you for allowing me to do that, MJ. Thank you for allowing me to come on. Of course, it was just pouring out, and I'm like, I gotta, we're here to heal. We're here to heal.
She's so proud of you, MJ.
But as far as the past life goes, it happened in a mediumship read yesterday where I saw a flash of somebody who had passed.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen, get it.
So it's possible. Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but I kept seeing her being like you were there, Ruth, like the water and the arrows going into the water.
Yes, I was there.
So I know it's possible.
I witnessed that.
I love y'all.
Well,
I need to
this
go.
would be the energy that I'd want you to do that in, so maybe we could do that. That'd be fun.
Absolutely, yeah. I think now that I understand the energy and we've got some evidence and I'm familiar with the energy, it's definitely a possibility, but I know it can be done now. So,
awesome.
But I love y'all. I have that same tapestry. It's pretty. But I'll catch y'all later. Thank you guys.
Bye, Jen. Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Yeah, she's so super, super fucking proud of you, MJ.
Super freaking cool.
Yeah, and I think that's it. I don't have her energy. Her energy was lifting for me too. She's like, "Thank you. I said what I gotta say. Bye."
Well, I love you, and
I love you.
I appreciate that, and I'm so glad. I had a feeling she'd barge her way in real quickly there,
Listen,
we tend to do that. She's like, my turn, hold on.
I was like, yay, Archangel Azrael's here, and I'm like, there's already a lady in here. Don't know who the fuck she is though.
You said think on it, so hey.
Hey, there you go.
Awesome.
I love you.
I love you.
Thanks for
Thank
letting me read you.
Thank you.
Of course. Bye.
Bye.